When Rachel followed the money trail, she discovered each dead patient was worth more than most people earn in a lifetime. Rachel didn't go home. Instead, she drove to an all-night diner and spread her evidence across a corner booth, hands still shaking. Under harsh fluorescent lights, the pattern became crystal clear. The 17 victims weren't random. They all had massive insurance policies with minimal family support. Rachel called her friend Jessica Miller from hospital billing, keeping her voice steady. "Jess, hypothetically, what would ICU insurance claims look like if mortality rates suddenly spiked?" Jessica's voice dropped to a whisper. "Rachel, where are you? Insurance investigators have been asking questions. Our ICU claims hit $2.3 million in 3 months. That's impossible under normal circumstances." Rachel's blood froze. Each death had generated an average of $135,000 in insurance payouts. She needed more evidence. At 4 a.m., Rachel returned to the hospital, parking in the visitor garage and using her staff entrance key. Security guard Tommy Rodriguez looked surprised. "Back already, Rachel?" "Left my car keys," she lied, forcing a smile. In the medical records department, Rachel accessed the complete files for all 17 victims. The pattern was even more disturbing. Each patient had been stable or improving before the mysterious medication changes. More shocking, each had substantial life insurance policies with the hospital listed as secondary beneficiary, a detail buried deep in admission paperwork that patients rarely read. Rachel photographed everything, but as she finished, voices echoed in the hallway. "Thompson's back. Security cameras caught her. I warned you she was a problem. She's accessing files above her clearance level." Rachel quickly logged out, but Robert Kane was already blocking the emergency exit. "Ms. Thompson, perfect timing for that conversation we missed." Rachel clutched her phone tighter, knowing it contained evidence that could destroy this entire operation. "I don't know what you're talking about," she said, trying to step around him. Kane smiled coldly and showed her his phone screen, a photo of her apartment building. 1247 Oak Street, apartment 3B, Honda Civic, license plate RNT 4792. Sister Jennifer in Portland with twin daughters ages 8 and 10. Rachel's world tilted. These people had investigated her entire family. St. Catherine's has partnerships with very powerful people, Rachel. People who don't appreciate interference with profitable operations. Kane's phone buzzed. He glanced at it and his smile widened. "Perfect timing. Your friend Jessica Miller just suffered a terrible car accident. Brake failure, such a tragedy." The message was clear. Cross them, and people died. "What do you want?" Rachel whispered. "Your silence. Keep working your shifts, keep quiet, get a nice raise, or—" Kane didn't need to finish. Rachel understood the stakes. "I need time to think." "You have until tomorrow night at midnight. Choose wisely, Ms. Thompson." Walking to her car, Rachel's phone buzzed with a news alert. Local hospital billing employee dies in brake failure accident. Jessica's smiling face filled the screen. Rachel sat in her car, tears streaming down her face. They had killed her friend to send a message. How many others would die if she stayed silent? But she also knew they would kill her family if she didn't. With her friend dead and her family threatened, Rachel faces an impossible choice. Stay silent and let more patients die, or fight back and risk everything she loves. But she doesn't know the true scope of what she's up against. Part 3. Rachel's decision will put her face to face with a criminal network that reaches far beyond one hospital.